Hola, buenos días, es Nico. Uh, Today, I originally had like a topic that I was going to discuss. I'm probably going to post this a little later, more like on Friday. I just wanted to film this video first in case I like start crying because I need to get this out the way. I originally was going to talk about, what was it? Predatory behavior within the LGBT community. And I'll probably get on that next week, but something happened with my family and I just wanted to change the subject to something that I feel like applies to this. I'm not gonna cry on camera. I'm really gonna hold it together. I'm gonna do my best to do that. But basically today I'm gonna be talking about family dynamics in the LGBT community and healing from the trauma that comes from the dynamic. Basically, I know a lot of us, when we came out or were outed, maybe some of our families didn't react the best way, especially if they're religious or from the country like mine was. And the only thing I regret in life is that rift that it caused. And I understand that that's not necessarily anybody's fault, that's just the way they were raised and it was ingrained in the culture. And I just wish that I had another chance. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to be gay, I'm not ashamed of that, but honestly, I wish that it would held off. I wish that I hadn't gotten outed and I was able to come out as an adult, so I could have that opportunity to properly tell my family, and that it wouldn't have created such a rift at a young age, because when I originally came out, it was not the best situation, and my family and I became a little distant, and now I really wish that I had more time with them, especially the member that just passed. I I mean, the older generation, they don't really know how to react to it, and I'm one of those people that I was upset, but at the same time, I understand now as an adult that it's just something so left field to what you were raised in and brought up with, that you don't really understand, but you wish that with time they would come to terms with it. And luckily, some of my family did. My Abuela and I, we came to not an understanding, but she knew, and it was just what it was, she still wanted me to have kids and be straight, unfortunately, but that's just, that's a grandparent wanting a grandparent wanting great grandkids that see like the family expand and stuff. But I wish that I had more time, because when I did come out and it did create a rift in my family, I wasn't able to properly communicate with them and be around them and spend that quality time that I really wish that I got more of. It's a shame because, during those years, we all have trauma coming out, and though I did fix that with more of my immediate family, I really wish that I had sat down and talked about it with her. And I understand, she's like this fiery Catholic woman, she's not really, up for that discussion, but I really wish that I had sat down and just talked it through with her, because I know she still loved me. And I definitely still loved and still do love her. And I'm just happy that she's finally at peace. I'm not one of those people that comes on and cries on camera, like boo hoo hoo hoo. So I'm really trying not to do that. But the message of this video, it's gonna be very short because it's a very emotional topic for me, and it just happened. So I'm just like trying to get out the way because I'm about to take a break from social media. Mostly just like the Twitter and Instagram. I'm still gonna try to upload on here because I've officially, my Patreon is up, and I would hate to not be able to put out content for people who are paying for content. So I'm trying to keep that steadily going so that I'm not like scamming people, because that's something I really wouldn't want. And I understand that it's like an emotional period, but work doesn't end just because your life is in chaos. So I'm gonna still keep doing that, but I just wanted to come on here and say I understand that it may take time, especially for us in the community if we have family trauma, but it is important that you reach out to your family and you let them know that you still love them, you know, let them know that you still care and that hopefully one day you can work past it, because the only regret that I have is that I didn't tell her I loved her enough. And I really wish that I had just sat down and had those more like deep discussions and learned more about our family history and, you know, all that stuff that we used to do. And I really just wish that I came to her and told her how much she meant to me before she was gone. And yeah, that's the video. So like I said, I'm gonna be taking a slight break, as in I'm not gonna be as interactive. I'm gonna just like stick to myself for a little bit and just upload my videos. But thank you all for the well wishes, and I hope to be back eventually, like sooner than later, once I properly, you know, process everything. And I usually, when another one of my family members passed, I took like a good 2 weeks away from YouTube and, you know, like being in front of the camera, because I'm not, my emotions are very sporadic. Like I can't properly process emotions. But for this instance, now that there's an actual build to it, I'm gonna try to be more steady with my uploads. Even if I'm like in distress, I'll just work around it. You know, if I need to take a break, I'll take a break. But yeah, so I will see you all again next week. Point of this video is make sure that you tell your family members that you love them. Tell them every chance that you get. I understand that it's a bit cliche, but I didn't understand the people telling me that until it was too late. So I'm coming to you and asking that you reach out to your family. Even if you are distant, you know, unless it's like a really toxic situation, reach out to your family and let them know that you still love them. But yeah. Peace out. And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon, and a quick shout out to my third I tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.